In Around the World in Black and White, author Alana takes readers on a journey through the eyes of a biracial blended family. They learned a lot of lessons about racism, parenting, and love. Alana joins us to talk more about her new memoir. Good morning, Alana. How are you today? Thank you for being with us.
Hi, wonderful. Thank you very much for having me. Excited to be here.
So why did you and your young family set out on this journey? And by young family, I mean you've got two young children, one of them being a newborn.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, we started our journey when our youngest was 5 weeks old and our other was 10 years old. And we were, really wanting to do this year of travel. We had it kind of all set out. We were growing our family, getting a little bit older, and thinking, how are we going to manage to do it both or do it all? And so made a decision to take them with us instead of waiting until waiting to have a family or waiting to be older.
As the title says, it's a biracial blended family. Your husband is black, you're white, you're both from Canada.
That's correct, yeah. And my first child, Josephine, was from my previous marriage, so she is white. Then we have our other child that we took us with us, Kimani, who's my child with Roland, so is biracial.
What did you find out, and what were some of the lessons learned?
Yeah, so when we set off on this journey, I guess a lot of people told me about, what it would be like to try and travel with a young child, sort of warned me about some of those things, saying, you know what, it's going to be really difficult, it's going to be really trying, just take your time, make sure that you have emergency contacts all over the place. So many people stopped and said, just be really cautious if you're going to choose to travel with your family and with a child that's so young. And so I really concentrated on preparing ourselves for that. And then what we found was, yes, there was some things that traveling with young children, amazing and wonderful things, but also, some challenging things. But what I hadn't realized, or what I hadn't thought was going to be something I needed to prepare for in such great measures, was how we were going to be treated. So how Roland was going to be treated as a black man traveling, how we were treated together as a family, or people didn't understand that we were a family, understand we were a couple, didn't understand why we were together, what was going on with our relationship. And it really opened my eyes to sort of my own white privilege. I understood the concept previously, I understood what it meant, but feeling it and seeing it on that level and the amount of exposure over the course of a year all around the world was very eye-opening for me. I think what I realized is every time I step into a room, the way that I'm perceived versus the way he is perceived is very different.
So what were some of the best countries, or let me rephrase that, what were the countries in which you had the best experiences, and then the other side of that coin, the not so good experiences?
Yeah, so I think this is one of those questions where we certainly experienced it almost everywhere, which was sort of shocking to me. I thought maybe there would be some countries that we wouldn't experience it in, and that was not our case. Even in Canada, we've had experiences, so I don't want to be pointing fingers at everybody else, because certainly there's been things that have happened in our own hometown up in British Columbia. So, but that being said, we certainly had some very overt racist things happen when we were traveling in Asia. It was quite difficult pointing and laughing, and many people just have not seen a black person or seen a biracial couple or seen a biracial child. So a lot of attention, a lot of pictures, a lot of negativity, pointing, laughing, staring, that kind of thing. But then also we had experiences in other places that were, for the most part better. In France, for the most part was pretty good, but then we did get, you get trailed around by security guards, and in stores or in art galleries. I would say where we didn't actually have any trouble was when we went down to California. And that doesn't mean that there's zero problems in California. It just means that the 2 weeks we were there, we blended in and nothing happened. So there was a wide range, and it was almost everywhere we went.
Well, it's all in the book, Around the World in Black and White, Traveling with a Biracial Blended Family. Online and in bookstores now, written by our guest, Alana Best. Thank you, Alana, so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Appreciate it.